We are leaving Sacramento on the way to Tahoe to an ice track with Mazda. This is their all-new 2019 Mazda 3, and for the first time ever, it's going to be available with all-wheel drive. So let's go check this out. For both the sedan and the hatch, the Sport, there are 3 trims: GS, GX, GT. All-wheel drive, middle trim, and up only. That also bumps the engine up to a 2.5 liter from a 2 and brings you up to 186 horsepower and torque. Both same? That's the one you want. Now this all new 2019 model, there's a ton of changes and modifications, and our Motoring's Graham Fletcher will soon be doing a very in-depth review. Today we are only focusing on the all-wheel drive. So Mazda calls their all-wheel drive system iActiv, and it is a bit more advanced than some. So along the way to the ice track, we're going to pick up someone smarter than me to explain it. Oh, hi, Dave.
Oh, hi.
The iActiv all-wheel drive system is more advanced than most. How?
So your typical on-demand system is just waiting for the front tires to slip and then sending some torque to the back to recover. We're trying to figure out before the front tires slip so that you can never feel that little loss of control.
Yep.
And we're also trying to figure out how to use that rear torque to maximize the handling of the car. So instead of just looking at slip, we're looking at how you're driving, what your steering input is, what your acceleration is, what the G-forces are on the car, calculating exactly the load on each tire and figure out where the torque should go. Previously, we would look at all the data that was already in the car. All those 27 sensors were there for some other purpose.
Right.
We have wheel speed sensors for the ABS. We have steering torque sensors for the power steering system. We have an outside temperature sensor to tell you what the temperature is on the dash right there.
Right.
And we would look at all that and try to figure out how slippery it is.
Okay.
But we figured out that if we put a good enough model of how the car shifts load as we drive, we can get an even better picture of really where the torque needs to be to not only get good traction to not get stuck and to not slip on slippery surfaces, but also to improve the handling envelope of the car even on dry surfaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of if-then statements and a lot of software management.
A lot of software. Yeah.
A lot of software. Yeah, predictive, being able to, the predictiveness,
But just
I like
predicting
that.
the future, I mean, that's no big deal.
Yeah, whatever, right? Can it tell me the winning lottery numbers next week? Give me a high five.
All right.
So in closing, at the risk of sounding like an ad, I just didn't have anything to dislike. Now I'm always going to tell you, forego the top trim, and you do have to level up to the second one just to get the addition of the all-wheel drive package, and do spend the extra $1,700 on it. You always want to spend it on the guts, what makes a car a car.